Good morning. Today I'd like to talk about imagination, because imagination is so key in creating the life you want. And as kids, we have that imagination from the day we arrive here. It's something that is inside of us, and that as we grow up, we lose. Because somebody told us, stop daydreaming, be realistic, you must work hard. And as we grow up, we lose that sense of fun and play and imagination, and we start becoming serious and rigid and focused on limiting things that we believe we must take action on in order to survive. And we're not to blame for that, because that's what we learn from a young age from watching the people around us. And all that keeps happening is that cycle just keeps repeating itself over and over and over until somebody steps outside of that cycle and stops it. And what I'm talking about for imagination is we get stuck in this loop of where we are. So let me just give you an example. If you think that you must work really hard to get money, then you're always going to have to work really hard to get money. And that was something that somebody taught you along the way. And it is so ingrained in your beliefs that you don't think it's possible to have any other way to get income, especially not one where you don't work very hard. And that's why we see older generations looking down on people who have jobs as YouTubers or influencers, because they don't understand how these people make a much higher living, some of them, than the older people did while working very hard every day. So where imagination comes in is, if you are stuck in one of those beliefs and you want to get out of it, you imagine how you would feel with what you wanted, with, say, making an income that's much higher than your current one without having to work very hard. How would that feel? And the only things you focus on is the feelings, and often it's freedom. Most people want to feel free. And if you can stay in that imagination, that feeling of freedom for long enough, and I'm not talking about an hour a day, a month, without letting your mind pull you back into reality, then you will start to create that life for you. And that's science. And there's a quote by Albert Einstein, I don't remember it entirely, but it was along those lines, that it's just physics, that you must create, you will create what you believe. So it's your choice to keep continuing to think the thoughts that keep you stuck where you are, or to create new ones and truly believe them and dwell in that place until that becomes your new reality. And it's much easier said than done. It's very hard at times. It can be very hard to not focus on what's in front of you if it's extremely distracting. It's like if you stubbed your toe really bad or stepped on a piece of Lego and someone said, don't think of that pain. All you're going to do is think of that pain. So it takes practice, but it works. It 100% works. It just takes time to undo years and years of beliefs that we have formed. So I challenge you to give this a try for a month. And don't make it too difficult on a subject. Choose one. Don't try to reinvent your entire life. I mean, if you do it, good for you. But don't be too hard on yourself if it's taking a long time, because you will get pulled back into those old thoughts and those old beliefs. That's just how it goes. So I challenge you to give that a try and see what changes in your life. To dwell on the positive, even if they're make-believe, instead of dwelling on what's in front of you that's negative. So good luck, and I hope you enjoy it and you see some some positive changes, but that's not what you're after. This is the second part. You can't only be doing it to chase the manifestations. It's the feeling. It's just wanting to feel good, period. And that's the key to everything. So give that a shot. And I wish you all the best luck and love. Bye.